Welcome to the Farmerdale Podcast. Welcome to the Farmerdale Podcast. Welcome to the Farmerdale Podcast.
Well, hey, welcome to the Farmerdale Podcast number 17. That's right. And today I've got a special guest for you. We are remote. We've gone on the road. And I think you're really going to like my guest today. So let's just jump right on into it and see who the special guest is today. Well, all right. Well, welcome back to the Farmerdale Podcast. And I told you that we had a special guest today. And here she is. My mom, Joan Diane Creasy. What do you got to say?
Hi.
That's right. Well, my mom lives in assisted living, and that's where we are. We're in her room today, and I thought it would be awesome because she's about to have a birthday.
I am about to have a birthday.
How old are you going to be?
81.
No.
80.
80 years old.
I've been telling everybody I was 80 all year.
You have been telling everybody you're already 80 years. So we'll get back to her birthday in a second. But, our podcast is about farming and gardening and all that kind of stuff. And then it's also about people's lives. So we're going to talk about Mom's life and about how she grew up and just tell all the good stories because we've had a lot of good stories that we told. We also thought that it would have been a great idea to do this when Dad was alive, but we didn't get to do that. So we'll always have this video and this audio, which is going to be awesome. So let's talk about your gardening experiences and how it was growing up as a kid. And because I know Grandpa and Granny, they grew a big garden.
Big gardens. Yeah. And I never was very good at it. I never had a garden after Jerry and I got married, maybe a little one every now and then, tomatoes or something like that. But I've never really enjoyed gardening.
Right. But they always had a big garden. That's how
they always had a big garden.
That's how they fed the family.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So what type of vegetables did they used to grow?
Well, all kinds of corn, okra, tomatoes.
They grew a lot of tomatoes.
A lot of tomatoes, potatoes.
Yeah.
And I can't remember, greens, some kind of greens and stuff.
Well, we talked about that at one time. We don't think they grew very much lettuce, though. Collard greens and that kind of stuff probably is what they...
Yeah, a little bit, but not a lot.
Yeah. So y'all pretty much fed the whole entire family on that garden from those vegetables?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Sure did.
Wow. So did they require y'all to work in the garden? Like you had to go out and hoe the garden or harvest vegetables and stuff, or was that?
I don't remember them just forcing me to do anything.
Yeah.
We just kind of just did it.
Yeah. But you had other chores. What other kind of chores did they make you do around the house?
Well, cleaning the house, helping with the laundry, cooking, that sort of stuff. I never enjoyed cooking. I still don't like to cook.
That's why we ate out all the time.
Right.
We love to eat out all the time. We still do. Jenny and I eat out all the time. So it's probably where we get it from. No cooking, just eat out. Okay. So after you and Daddy got married, there was no garden. There was no idea because Daddy's family also had a big garden growing up. He probably worked in the garden more than you did, probably because he was a boy. And back in that day, it was kind of like the boys.
He probably had to do the plowing and stuff like that.
Yeah, and probably with a mule.
Probably.
They probably didn't have a tractor.
No, I don't remember them ever having a tractor. Yeah. After we got married.
Did Opal? Did he have a tractor and a tiller, or was it just a tiller?
Tiller.
He never had a big tractor.
He never really had a big tractor.
Yeah. So growing up, you got two sisters. Mm-hmm. You're the oldest.
I'm the oldest.
What were your sisters' names?
Janie is 2 years younger than me, and then Frances is younger, and I'm not sure how many years apart we are.
Yeah, I think y'all were I don't know. I really don't know how much younger. And they've already passed away.
Both
So
of
you
them.
are the only living person in your family.
Right.
Wow. And you're about to turn 80 years old.
Mm-hmm.
How old was Opal when he died? He was 82 or 83, somewhere like that?
Something like that.
Yeah. And Granny was in her 70s, wasn't she?
Yeah, she had cancer.
Yeah,
so
stomach
she
cancer, yeah.
passed away
Yeah.
younger.
So you might outlive everybody in the family. You said you're going to live to be how old? How old do you think you're going to live?
At least 100.
100 years old.
I'm not ready to go anywhere yet.
I don't know if you're going to make it to 100.
I don't
Do you really
know.
want to make it to 100, though?
Yeah, if I'm in good enough health.
Okay. That's a long time.
Well, I'm in this assisted living. They're just waiting on me. I don't really have to wear myself out and all. It's lovely.
They do take good care of you here, don't they?
They really do.
really
The food
do.
is delicious.
Yeah. So growing up, Old Pa and Granny, they were sharecroppers,
Sharecroppers.
which meant
Hard work, working with hardly any pay.
Yeah.
It was hard.
Yeah. What was it? Mostly cotton.
Cotton and I think whatever the owner of the land was growing.
Yeah.
Some of it would be corn and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We would always have a little garden.
Right.
Mama would plant everything and then harvest all that.
Yeah. So how was it? Because you picked cotton, right? That was one of your jobs.
Yeah, we chopped cotton, picked cotton. We worked in the summertime. No matter how hot it was, we were out working.
Yeah.
And wintertime, we still had things to do. We had to bring the wood in from the wood pile and bring it in so we'd have wood dry enough that we wouldn't put the fire out.
Yeah.
So it was always work to do.
Yeah, always.
Old rundown houses. Mom and Daddy didn't build that. They built that little house after Jerry and I was married.
And that was the only house they ever owned.
The only house they ever owned.
That is crazy. It really is.
Really.
Think about today and how many houses that are built and people live in, and they lived almost their entire life, and they were, I don't know, probably in their 60s before they owned a house. Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you and Daddy were married, so
Yeah. And we already had
maybe
a
their
house.
50s.
We
Maybe
had
their
a
50s.
house when
Yeah.
We had built our little house, and I think that encouraged Mom and Daddy to go get the FHA loan so they could build that little house.
Yeah. So what other types of jobs did Granny and Paul have? I mean, I think I remember them working in Millington, and they worked in a cabinet shop or something.
It was metal cabinets.
Okay.
That was Daddy first went to work there, and then Mama got a job there too.
Okay.
So they saved all that money.
Yeah.
To buy things with for them.
Yeah.
But they worked hard.
They worked hard and lived on very little.
Very little.
Very little.
And Mama was very tight with the money.
Right.
She didn't want to spend any of it.
Right.
Because it was so hard to earn it.
Right. Yeah.
So, but we always she made our clothes, taught me how to sew. I don't even do that anymore.
Yeah.
But that's how we dresses and stuff like that we wore. I never had pants and stuff like that growing up.
It was always dresses, stuff like that. Yeah. So you picked cotton in a dress?
Yeah, we did everything. Chop cotton, pick cotton.
Did you get paid by the bag? Is that how you got paid? Or the weight of the bag, or what?
We didn't get paid very much at all because if it was the owner of the farm gave Daddy a little bit of land to just grow a few things, a little bit.
And then he was able to sell whatever y'all picked. Is how it worked. Is that what
mostly Mama. The cotton and stuff would sell that. He would.
Yeah.
And stock up for the winter.
Yeah. So would you say you had a very happy childhood, even though it was hard work? Y'all did a lot of things that we didn't have to do as kids?
Well, I was a very shy kid.
Okay.
I didn't talk very much.
Right.
I didn't make friends real easy.
Yeah.
I always thought people thought they were better than me when I
Right.
realized that they weren't.
Right. Yeah.
But I had good friends growing up at school and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And we never did bring anybody home to visit, though.
Oh, really?
I never did want anybody to come and see how we lived. I mean, it wasn't a bad life. I mean,
Right. Yeah. Did you go to other people's houses? Or so y'all
No.
didn't? It really wasn't, because y'all probably lived out so far they wouldn't
We were
have a
out
whole
in the
lot of
country.
neighbors anyway.
No, it wasn't any neighbors at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah, it wasn't neighborhoods back then like it is now.
Right.
Yeah. So as a kid, what did you do for fun?
What did I do for fun?
Yeah.
Well, we just played. I mean,
Typical
I can't
kid
remember
stuff.
just kid stuff. We like jump ropes and stuff like that. I enjoy doing that.
Yeah.
And but for the most part, we had to work.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You didn't do much playing after you had to work all day in the field.
You didn't get to sleep till 10 o'clock like I did.
No.
No. I had it easy.
We had yeah, y'all did have it easy.
We thought you were tough on us, though. But you were tough on us. There's no doubt about that. And you made us act right and all that. But it
I
was
wanted you to have manners,
right.
not just pick any girl out. I wanted you and Leslie both did a good job of picking out daughter-in-laws for me.
We did.
couldn't have done better if I'd done it myself.
Yeah. Well, I think we did pretty good. I think we did pretty good.
I got 2 good daughter-in-laws.
So who's your favorite, me or Les? You have to answer that. I'm just kidding. You don't have to answer that. I know I'm the favorite, so we don't have to discuss that.
Well, you were the easiest to get along with.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Leslie had more of my personality, so we just clashed a lot of times. So sometimes I wanted to kill him,
Yeah.
but I didn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't beat him up.
Well, let's talk about your high school, because I know we've talked about you going to Brighton High School, right?
Yeah.
And I've heard some interesting stories about that. And one story you told me was how you skipped school to go buy something at a store. Can you tell me that story?
I would skip school to make a new dress if Mama had. I would learn how to sew.
Right.
So I would skip school to do stuff like that.
Right.
And
So one time you told me that you went and skipped school to go buy a pair of flip-flops.
oh yeah, that was
Yeah.
actually the flip-flops. I was in school.
Right.
Me and a couple of my friends, we went up to Brighton.
Downtown Brighton.
Downtown Brighton, which was not very far from Brighton High School or Brighton School.
Yeah.
And bought my flip-flops.
And then where did you get the money to pay for those flip-flops?
I'm not exactly sure.
Okay.
I think I saved it up if Mom and Daddy gave me a little bit of money to buy something, and I just save it up for those flip-flops.
Okay.
They wasn't but like,
Yeah, how much did they cost?
it wasn't $1, something like that. That was really cheap.
For a pair of flip-flops.
Uh-huh.
And why did you want flip-flops so bad to leave school? I guess you went back to school?
I went back to school. We
Okay.
skipped. I mean, Mr. Bennett saw us leave, my 2 friends and me.
Right.
And he saw us when he come back, and we had a little bit of money. We got a little bit of candy and stuff when we were out.
So you didn't go by yourself. You went with some other girls?
Yeah, a couple of girls went with me.
Okay.
I probably wouldn't have been. I may not would have been brave enough to do it alone. But I knew we was go. They were making up stories on what they were going to tell Mr. Bennett and all that kind of stuff, and I said, "You're wasting your time."
So all the trouble that Leslie got in, all the trouble that my son Cole gets into, they get it from you. It all started from you.
I think it was
skipping
Jerry.
school. You think it was Daddy? I don't know.
I don't blame that on him. He's not here to fight for himself.
He's not. All right, so you played basketball in high school, right?
I did a little bit.
A little bit basketball.
I never could stay for practice and go to the away games because I never had away home.
Right. Yeah.
So I played basketball, but I never was on a lot of teams.
Right. Yeah. And back then it was half court, so you got to play either offense or defense, right?
I hated that. I wanted to play the whole thing. If I had the ball, I would take it. I wanted to take it in.
You were a ball hog? Would you pass the ball?
Not real good.
So you wanted to shoot. You wanted to score.
I wanted to shoot, yeah. I wanted to play basketball.
I guess that's where I got it from, because once I got it, I didn't want to give it up.
Yeah.
That's good.
I was pretty good.
I can see that. I can see, because you're pretty feisty. So you didn't take anything off anybody.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's good. All right, so you went to high school, graduated from Brighton High School, right? And then, before we go to a break, I want to hear how you met Daddy. How did all that go down?
Well, on Saturday we would go to Big Star,
which was a grocery store,
to pick up, just stuff that Mama needed to buy, and he was a sacker.
Okay.
So he would bring out our groceries and stuff, and he asked me out, but I wasn't real sure. I almost stood him up,
right?
Because I just wasn't too sure about him, because he was not a really good, neat dresser.
He probably didn't have a whole lot of money to be a good dresser.
He didn't have it, but he was not. He never was. I bought his clothes later on.
So how old were y'all when y'all first met?
16, I guess.
16, maybe?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow. So did you have any other, Daddy was working at Big Star. Did you have any other jobs that you were working, or was it just you had to work?
No, I was still in high school.
Yeah, yeah. So you didn't have time to work, yeah.
Yeah.
And you didn't have a car either, did you?
No.
I
couldn't even drive. They wouldn't let us drive.
I wonder how Daddy got to work. I wonder if he had a car.
He had an old
truck or car or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. He always loved his trucks, though.
Yeah.
Boy, he loved his trucks, and they had to be red. Had to be a red truck.
Well, back then it was whatever he could get.
And having 9 brothers and sisters,
I can't imagine having that many family members.
Yeah, having 2 sisters was bad enough, probably.
Oh Lord, I could have killed my 2 sisters at any given. I was in charge of them when they were at school.
Yeah.
And if they got in trouble, I had to be the one to talk to them and straighten them out at school.
Right. So, all right. So, Daddy's sacking groceries, and back in those days, they had to also bring the sacks out to your car, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So then he asked you out.
Yeah.
You turned him down.
Yeah, and he asked me again a couple of times.
Okay.
And I finally said yes, and I almost stood him up when he was going to come pick me up.
Okay, so...
And Janie was the one that told me, said, you just cannot, he's coming to take you out. You can't just not be here.
Right, right. That's awesome. So, all right, so do you know where y'all went on your first date?
Just riding around.
Just got in the car?
Yeah. Jerry have to drive. He was driving his daddy's car, because he didn't have a car.
Right.
And have to go. He had a date and everything, so he wanted to go show me off to some of his friends.
Okay.
So I didn't like that.
Was he really, really skinny when you first met him? He was always really, really skinny.
Really skinny.
Yeah.
And not well put together.
Did he have a pickup line? Did he just say, "Hey, you want to go out"? Did he? Do you remember if he said anything?
Not a lot.
Goofy or?
I don't know. He was a nice person.
Right. Yeah.
Out of all the good-looking guys that was working at, and I thought there was some a whole lot better looking than him.
Yeah. But you saw something special in him.
Yeah. He was a good person.
That's good. When you brought him home to meet your mom and dad, do you remember that?
Well, they weren't.
I guess they already met him because they saw him at the grocery store, right?
Yeah, I saw him at the grocery store, but they didn't really know him. And
Right,
I
yeah.
didn't know him either because
Yeah.
we didn't go to the same high
Right.
school.
Right.
I went to Brighton and he went to,
Yeah.
I guess it was Covington.
Yeah.
I guess Covington High School.
Yeah. Which he didn't finish. He dropped out of school.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't finish school and started working and started trying to make a living.
Yep.
And then what year did y'all get married?
1960 something.
I don't know. I can't remember what year it was either.
Well,
62?
I don't know. It was like Lester was born like
Les
a
was
year
born-
later.
All right, well, let's say Les was born in 65 because he'll be 60 this year.
Yeah.
So he was born in 1965. So y'all got married in 64?
64, yeah.
64? Okay, all right.
And of course, back then it was no birth control, so I got pregnant right away.
Bam, right there. Okay, okay. And here comes little Les.
Little less.
Well, so y'all had a great life, did not have a whole lot of money. And 5 years later, here comes little Dale. And y'all did not own a house still at that time. Y'all were still renting.
We were renting.
And then, but in the process of me about to be born, y'all were in the middle of building a house.
Yeah.
Right? That's the first time y'all owned a house together.
First time, and it was brand new, and I cleaned that house every single day.
Yeah.
I mean, top to bottom.
Yeah, it was a clean house. It really was a clean house. You always made sure we were clean.
Yeah, because I didn't want it to ever not be new.
Right. Yep. Yep. That's awesome. All right, so we're going to take a break, and then when we come back, we're going to talk about life after Les and I were born and us growing up, and then talk about the grandkids a little bit, and then we're going to finish up talk about your birthday coming up. Does that sound good?
That sounds good.
All right. So right after this message, we'll be right back. Today's episode is brought to you by Dewey, Dillard with Groome and Company. Dewey is a local realtor right here in the Bartlett, Lakeland, Arlington area. Anywhere in the Memphis area, Dewey can take care of you. He is a born and raised Memphian. He knows the area. He knows what you need. He'll navigate everything for you. He'll take care of the entire process. Selling your house, buying a new house, he will take care of it. You need to call Dewey today. 901-218-1958 is where you're going to find him. He's got over 30 years of experience, and he works for Groome and Company. They've got 45 agents that work in that office, and they will take care of you. Dewey can find you the perfect house. He can sell your perfect house at the top market value. You need to call Dewey today at 901-218-1958. All right, well, welcome back to the Farmer Dale podcast. Our special guest is my mom. So we're going to get into my childhood of how, what I did and what Les did and some of the things that she allowed us to do and some of the things she didn't allow us to do. So I never got in trouble. My brother always got in trouble. So we'll talk a little bit about that. So since I'm the favorite son, anyway. All right. So so Dad traveled all the time.
That was the only way he could make a living.
Right. Yep.
And that was the only way we were going to ever get enough money to be able to even have a house and to raise you and Leslie the way we wanted you to be raised.
Right. But that also was hard on you because then you're stuck at home trying to raise Les and I and do the best we could do with that, which had to have been hard to raise two boys with Dad traveling all the time.
It was very hard.
Yeah.
I was in charge of everything. I took care of the money too. So I liked that part. I liked being able to, because Jerry was a big spender. He didn't know how to save money.
Yeah, he did like to spend money, especially if it was on a brand new truck.
Right.
He liked to spend money on a brand new truck. And he loved to spend money on his grandkids too. And you did too. You spent a lot of money on the grandkids, and we'll get to that. We'll get to that in a second. So, can you remember any stories where Les and I just caused you so much trouble, and it just made you so mad? Can you remember any of that? I know there's a lot of them.
It was a lot
because we were
of
just
them.
boys, and there's no telling what all we did.
You and Leslie, for the most part, got along pretty well.
Yeah.
Of course, it's almost 5 years difference in your age.
Yep.
So Leslie was a lot older, so he wanted you to be an adult.
Right.
When he got older, he wanted you to act the way he was supposed to act.
Yeah.
So that was a clash there.
And that was not going to happen.
It didn't happen.
It didn't happen. He liked reading books all the time, and I liked running around.
Yeah.
I couldn't sit still, so that was my problem. And he wanted to sit still and read books all the time.
Yeah.
It's probably why he's a lawyer and I'm a PE teacher. That's probably
nothing wrong with either. Nothing wrong with that job either.
Not at all. So I remember. So all the elementary stuff is fine, but y'all moved me from public school to private school, which I most definitely think was the best decision that you ever made for me.
It was hard. We didn't have any money.
Right. I don't know how y'all did that, but public school was so bad at that time for me that it just had to be done.
You needed special.
Right.
We found out that you had the eye condition that, you know, I was Miss Massey.
Yeah.
She's the one that put me in touch with the eye doctor that I took you to.
Right.
Because she had seen the same situation with other children.
Right.
That she was teaching.
Yeah.
And so she picked up on it right away. And I was driving myself crazy because one day you could read, the next day you couldn't.
Yeah.
It was just really awful. And it was like, you know, it was just driving me crazy. It was. So I just wanted to make sure it wasn't. When I found out that you had the eye condition and it wasn't a brain issue,
right,
I was so grateful.
Right,
we could correct the eye.
Yeah, because I struggled in school, and that was a big part of it up until that time. And then Miss Massey changed everything. Yeah, she really did. Even though I still didn't like to study. Still didn't like it.
Yeah, but she was the best. That was the best thing.
Yeah.
We had to really scrape up some money to pay the tuition and stuff.
I remember that you needed help because you were trying to work full time. Plus, I don't know at what point did you, because you got a 2-year degree at Drones Junior College, right? Was that about the same amount of time, or had you already gotten your degree at that time? Do you remember?
Not when you were little.
In 4th grade. I came a little bit more later in middle school.
Yeah, because I didn't work because it was just so hard for me to try to, because we didn't always have a second car.
Right.
So I was kind of stuck at home whenever your dad would go out of town.
Yeah. But Les and I always got where we didn't get everything we wanted, but we had everything we needed.
Well, I tried to.
Yeah.
I tried to make sure y'all had everything that you needed for sure.
Yeah. So Les was in the band. Did you like going to all the band competitions? Played the trumpet?
Well,
because we were not a real musical family. We love music, but we didn't.
Jerry and I didn't play any instruments or anything.
No.
I guess I sung in the choir.
Yeah.
At school.
Yeah.
I was in the chorus. But Jerry, all he ever did was work.
Yeah, that's all he ever did was work.
That's all he ever did.
All his whole entire life.
As soon as he got old enough, he went to work at Big Star.
Yeah.
As a psycher. That's how I met him.
Yeah. So then I wanted to play sports. And I remember I played baseball first in Brighton, in the little Brighton League, and loved that.
And that was during the summer.
It was during the summertime. And then I started in 7th grade, and I came home and I said, hey, I'm going to play football. And you were like, yeah, I don't know about playing football.
That almost set me off. I was really concerned about football.
I know you were, but you let me do it, though.
I'll let you
do it. Which was good parenting, because some people these days are like, they don't let their kids do certain things because they don't want them to do them. But you didn't stop us from doing that kind of stuff.
I tried not to.
Yeah.
As long as y'all were decent, acted, good.
Try to keep her grades up and
Yeah.
do her chores around the house.
Your grades was sometimes really.
But that was one of the main reasons I stayed in school, because I was playing sports and I wanted to play sports so bad, And now it's in my life.
But
It's been my job for
I
the past
realized
30 years.
that was going to be
Right.
my way of making you
Right. Mm-hmm.
do what you needed to
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Lester was always pretty easy. He was always.
Yeah.
But it was almost 5 years difference in your ages. So I had him for a lot of years, and it was just the two of us.
Right.
Before you came along.
And then I shocked the world.
No, well, I wasn't as strict on you as I was on him.
Oh, really?
I wasn't as picky.
Yeah. I can see that. Yeah.
I mellowed in my old age.
Mellow. I think I'm starting to get a little soft in my old age too, so that's okay. All right, so since Daddy traveled all the time, in the summer times we would have the opportunity to go out of town with him, wherever he was going, although he went to some places that wasn't that great of a vacation place. But throughout whatever we were, then we got to go to other cities that were around those places sometimes too.
I made sure that y'all could see everything within a 100-mile radius of where we were.
Yeah.
And Jerry would manage to get off a little bit so we could look around and stuff.
Yeah.
And I would go out and get his truck and he'd come pick me up at lunch, and I would take his truck, and we could just go and do stuff.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yep, that's how we did that.
Okay, that's cool. I remember Opryland was a big vacation for us, because we would drive up for the day, and wouldn't call it a vacation, but it was an outing, I guess.
Yeah.
We'd drive up and drive back, and Opryland's not open anymore for the theme park anymore. We used to do that all the time.
Yeah.
And you would fix our lunches, and we would eat, go into the park, and at that time you could go into the park and come out of the park and eat in that little picnic area right down there by the river.
Yeah.
I remember all that. That was some good days.
Yeah. We had a good time.
Yeah. So out of all the places that you and Daddy traveled to, what was your favorite place that y'all went to together?
I never liked Florida.
Too hot?
Too hot.
So didn't like the beach?
I liked the sand. I didn't like the beach.
Okay.
I like the southern states, like Charleston, South Carolina, some of the big cities. And Jerry was always really good. He'd let me have the truck, and we would drive with you and Leslie.
Yeah.
I would go and see a lot of stuff to take y'all, so y'all would not be so bored.
Right. So after Les and I grew up and we started our own family, and then you and Daddy got to just travel, just you and him.
Yeah.
What was probably y'all's favorite place that you went to?
We liked all the little towns and stuff.
Okay.
I mean, the big cities was okay.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed being able to see New York.
Oh, y'all went to New York. I didn't know you went. Wow, I didn't know you went to New York.
Yeah, we did.
Okay. During the wintertime, y'all went to New York?
Yep.
Oh, wow. You also like to go up through Maine and that area, too.
Yeah, I loved up there.
During the wintertime. Y'all went to Hawaii?
Yeah, we went to Hawaii.
Y'all was on a cruise, though, when y'all went to Hawaii, right?
Yeah.
And y'all did 2 or 3 cruises, right?
We liked cruises because it was really cheaper. We could just get on that ship and go wherever, and it was just really nice.
Yeah.
Sometimes we'd rent a car in places so we could drive around.
Right. Yeah.
Because we couldn't take a car with us.
Yeah.
And
so who enjoyed traveling more, you or Daddy?
Well, Jerry traveled. He
like vacationing. Which one of y'all liked the vacation more?
I did.
Yeah. You wanted to go.
He wanted to just go everywhere
Yeah.
with work.
Yeah.
I mean, he was seeing the world.
Right.
And I would go if it was somewhere that I really wanted to see. I'd go with them, and with a 100-mile radius, we would always. I'd make sure that we saw everything that we could see that was that I thought y'all would like to do.
Yeah. Y'all took us on one cruise as a family. Les's, guess it was Les's high school graduation present, sort of kind of. I was going to be a freshman. Les was freshman in high school, and Les was going into college. That was the very first cruise we ever went on, so I remember a lot about that cruise. It was fun.
It was fun.
It was fun. So, let's talk about some of your jobs that you worked at.
Okay. Well, the worst jobs I ever had was chopping and picking cotton.
But as an adult, but once you got married and then you started working a job at some point, what are some jobs you did?
I'm trying to remember in the order that I worked. I worked at Methodist Home Care for a lot of years.
A lot of years, yeah.
20 years or more.
Mm-hmm.
And
what did you do for them?
I was supposed to just be answering the phones and stuff like that.
Like a secretary?
But because I was such a take charge person, I ended up with everything. Taking care of the nurses,
the schedules and
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I did all that.
Okay. And then the last job that you held before you retired was what?
Well, where did I work?
The IRS?
The IRS.
And you worked nights, and you worked nights out there,
and
did that for a long time.
I liked it.
Yep.
I liked working at night.
Mm-hmm.
I could sleep late.
Or sleep all day.
Yeah.
And then work all night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I didn't do that until y'all were.
Yeah, it was way.
Were grown.
Oh yeah, way long time ago.
I wouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
I would have had to leave because Jerry, I never could count on him being there.
Yeah.
So I would have. Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to do that. I just couldn't do it.
Daddy worked until he was 70, and then he retired.
Wasn't he older than 70?
No, I think he was right at 70 when he retired.
Did he?
Yeah. Do you remember how old you were when you retired?
I was younger than that, I guess.
You were in mid-60s probably?
Yeah.
Yeah, somewhere along in there.
Yeah.
That's good. Well, you lived a great life. You've had a lot of experiences in life.
Yeah.
And I would say that y'all were probably considered poor when you were a kid.
Oh, we were.
Right? Beyond poor, just about.
Well, my dad was a sharecropper.
Right.
That tells you a lot. All you did was, we did the hard work for the owner that would let him have a few acres of land just to do stuff.
Yeah. Well, I would say that you've lived a great life because you were very poor as a kid, and then you raised a good family, always owned a home, and 2 cars. We had pets growing up, which I didn't really into the pets. We didn't have the pets, but now you got grandchildren that are grown. My 2, Brooke and Cole, and then Les's 2, Grace and Zach. So that's got to feel like an accomplishment that they are both out of colleges. Well, Zach's still in college, but he's going to graduate and do very well. So what did it feel like? Because I'm about to be a grandparent for the first time, and you're about to be a great grandparent for the first time when Brooke has her baby in the next 20 days because we're so close. Do you remember how it felt when we announced to you that Jenny and I were going to have a baby? Do you remember how it felt?
I was scared. I was afraid that y'all were going to have such a hard time because you didn't have any money.
We didn't. We were trying to live off my one teaching salary.
I tried to do whatever I could.
And you did.
And buying clothes.
Yes.
Buying Brooke clothes was one of my favorite things because I didn't get to buy girl clothes when y'all were growing up.
Yeah.
So
You didn't get to buy dresses and sandals and all that kind of stuff.
She was a mess.
She still is a mess. She still is a mess. She still loves dressing up. So, and she still loves her shoes. So,
we always bought shoes.
Yeah. So we're both about to have our first experience. Me being a grandparent and you being a great grandparent. It's amazing. A lot of people don't get to live long enough to say they're great grandparents.
Your dad didn't.
No, he didn't. He's not going to get to witness his great grandchild.
And I hate that.
Yeah.
But
that's all right. That's all right.
He smoked and ended up with cancer.
He did a lot of smoking.
Yeah.
He didn't drink. He didn't drink, but he did a lot of smoking.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
He didn't drink, so he was a good person.
Yeah.
I married a good guy.
You did. Yes, you did. You married.
I raised him. I had to raise him.
Well,
he was very immature. Always had to work hard.
Yeah, he was. That's one thing he was. He was a hard worker.
Yeah. He worked his. His dad made him work.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Well, I don't guess he made him, but it was just required.
It was required, and then he just kind of stuck with it and kept on going. So, all right. Well, so your birthday is next Monday. My birthday is tomorrow.
Well, happy birthday!
Happy birthday. That's right. So I'm going to be 56, but you're going to be 80, and we're going to throw you a birthday party next Sunday. Come out to my house. We're going to have some food. Family's coming over, and we're just going to have a big shindig.
I'm looking forward to that.
That's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. All right. Well, any other stories you want to tell me?
I can't think of anything right now.
Okay.
In just general life.
Yeah.
Your dad and I had a really hard time financially.
Yeah.
For me, I mean, we had to scrape.
Yeah.
Just to get a house.
Mm-hmm.
It was hard.
Right. But
if it wasn't for that Farmers Home Administration, that I don't even know how we found out about that, but it gave us a start to be able to own a home.
Yeah. Well, everybody needs a little help in life.
Yeah. Well,
so that was good. And y'all helped us. You helped Jenny and I. You and Daddy both took good care of us. Y'all take us out to eat all the time. Bought the kids all kind of stuff. We had so many clothes and toys they didn't even know what to do with.
I know. Because
y'all spoiled them to death.
I didn't get to do that for y'all, you and Leslie.
Yeah.
And I didn't do as much for Leslie's children as I did Colin Brooke. It was just...
He made a whole lot more money than I made, so...
Well...
Let's just be honest with that.
You had the grandkids first.
I did, Jenny and I did everything first. Got married first, had the grandkids first. Mm-hmm. We're trying to beat everybody to the punch, so it's awesome. Well, I look forward to your birthday party next week. It's going to be fun.
I'm looking forward to it.
And we'll probably try to do this again because there's a lot more stories to tell that we didn't tell today, probably.
Probably a whole lot.
So that's good. All right, well, if you get a chance, you can say happy birthday to Mama at some point. I don't know when you'll get that chance because she's in assisted living, and this place is pretty good, isn't it?
Oh, I love this place.
What's your best part about being in assisted living?
I don't have to do anything. All I can get up, go down, it's like I've got a restaurant. I mean, food's excellent.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how I found this place for sure, but I am so grateful that I did.
Yeah, it is a blessing. Then you get entertainment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Bingo.
I've
win
got
prizes.
I've got friends my age.
Yep.
The only thing I miss is church.
Well, I'm taking you to church next Sunday too.
I wish they would have a church service, and we do have. They do bring a minister in every now and then. Yeah. But Sundays the ministers is going to be at their church.
That's true. So they have to come in the middle of the week. Mm-hmm. That's good. Well, I'm glad you're happy.
I'm happy.
You're looking good.
I'd be really happy if your dad was still alive.
I know. We would all.
But then
happy.
I don't know if I would be here. We'd be struggling along.
Yeah, you wouldn't be here if he was still alive.
Because he wouldn't have been able. He wouldn't have liked this.
No.
He would have liked it after he got.
He got used to it.
Got used to it. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I love you.
I love you too.
It's been really good. Until next time, Farmer Dale out. Well, all right. Was that not fantastic? I'm back in my car because we were remote today. That's right. We came and saw my mom, and boy, did she do a great job. And there's so many more stories that I know that she can tell. But my mom has been in assisted living for right at a year, almost a year now. And her long-term memory is really good, but her short-term memory struggling a little bit. So we tried to stay on course of what had happened in the past, and she did a fantastic job. So I hope that y'all enjoyed that. I know I did, and we'll always have a memory of my mom on the Farmer Dale podcast. So make sure that you like and subscribe and ring that bell for the next episode. I don't know who the guest is going to be next week, but boy, I sure do love this podcast, and I hope you do too. So make sure you share it and like it and ring that bell so you can get the next episode coming up. So until next time, Farmer Dale